Doing this video on Karas Custom Pens, we're taking a look at the Pocket Modal. We're checking the weight of it, and we're going to be comparing it to other pens. In my opinions of it is coming in at 8.1. This would be the black cherry version, and then I have another one. This one comes in at sometimes it says 8.5 and sometimes this one says 8.1. I don't know why this says a different number. But this is it's called the Dragon Skin Titanium Shark Color or something like that. It's a pretty interesting one. It really caught my eye and I picked it up. This is the first Pocket Modal I picked up. So I carry two pens at work. So let's look at the weight of two of them. 1.66. Let's compare that to two of the version V2 bolts. So two of them are going to come in at 2.8 or 2.08, I'm sorry. Then the newer style bolts with a little bit of machining in the front grip, those come in at 1.78. Then two titanium bolts coming in at 2.86. And then if we were to use two of these, which I only have one, that would be ridiculous pocket weight. But let's compare a plain Jane bolt, a little bit of work in the grip section, compared to one of these. So of course it's a lot lighter. And you notice it definitely when you're carrying two pens in your pocket that is lighter than all of the other choices by Karas Custom, except for the Duraline pen, but don't get me started on that. I'm not a fan of that one. But with this one, if you're looking for a lighter weight and you're looking for pocket disappearing in your pocket, this one does a pretty good job compared to something almost in the same weight class. But when you put these two together, you can see when this goes in the pocket, a lot more of the pen disappears. This one only almost completely disappears in the pocket compared to the bolt. Because that about that much sticks out of the pocket, where when this goes down, you can barely see it when it's in the pocket. It practically disappears. Also, the weight, carrying two of them, it's a lot lighter than carrying two bolts or two of the clicks. It's just a lighter pen. And it definitely feels lighter. But that doesn't discourage me from carrying it any more than any other pens, because weight is not a big issue to me. But if it is a big issue to you, it does weigh less and it does carry better and it does hide better in your pocket. So it's got a couple things going for it. So if you're interested in it, it's a good purchase. It's a good pickup. The only the only thing that I do not like about it is they chose to put a plastic material in the bolt action part of it. That piece back there is plastic, and you can see it more in this one. Or a Duraline product in the, I'm more of a fan of your stainless steel, all steel construction pens like the bolts or even the clicks. But I think they did that for weight, and I also think that they did that for performance. They seem to believe that this performs a little bit better, and it's also possibly lighter. And they know what they're doing, so I'm sure that they made that decision in this design specifically for this particular design. It just works better with this design pen. And that's about it. That's the only thing I dislike about the pen. And it doesn't stop me from carrying it. I still enjoy carrying it. I still enjoy writing with it. I've been using this one for the past week, and I've carried both of them, but I haven't really used this one. I keep it new, but I've been writing a lot with this one, and I don't really see a difference because, let's face it, I use all G2 cartridges, so I'm really not going to see a difference. I see a difference in feel when writing because of the grip section and the weight of the pen. But as far as quality of ink writing, I use G2 cartridges on all my Karas Custom pens. I specifically buy them because the G2 refill is so cheap. It's a great refill, and you can buy it on Amazon. You can practically pick it up anywhere, and you usually can get two for $1.50, if that, you know. So it's the best way to go when you write a lot, using the G2 cartridge. But that's just what I like to do, and these use that very well. But other than that, handling, that's based on the feel of the grip and the feel of the pen and the heaviness and the lightness of it. They're great writing pens. As far as, I can't really go any more than that, or I'd be lying, because I write with all of these and they all have G2 cartridges, so I get the same performance on paper, just a little bit difference in the handling by the metals that they're made out of, and the weight of the pen would only give me differences in the way it feels. But other than that, I definitely suggest this pen. It's a good pen, especially if you're looking for a lighter option and you're looking for one that kind of disappears in the pocket. The Pocket Modal does that. And that's going to be it for me, guys. Just wanted to do a quick review. I promised I'd do one on the Pocket Modal and the 3 ones that I have versus all the bolts that I have. I like them all. It's not going to discourage me from carrying the bolts. I switch off, but I do like these a lot. That's going to be it. Take it easy, guys.